Welcome back to another episode of Point Away Debates. I am your host, King Sticks. Bama, what's our topic?
Should Damian Lillard be criticized for what he said if the Blazers had not had a chance to make the playoffs?
He was not going to participate in the game.
Yes, he was not going to participate.
Cliff, because you're not paying attention, go ahead, answer the question.
No. If they weren't going to make the playoffs, why should he go out there and put his body on the line for 4 to 5 games? Now they have
No. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Now they have the opportunity. Will his mind change is the question. We don't know. He got time.
Okay. Let me.
Just to answer that, before y'all go, I would assume yes because his premise was based off
If they can get in. Yeah. They got an opportunity.
His premise was based off them just being tune-up games.
Okay, so what I'm saying is 13 from the West, 9 from the East, and then it's 8 games.
I don't know. Don't care. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is, if the regular season had continued, they didn't have a chance.
How you figure that was number 9?
No, they were not.
What were they?
New Orleans Pelicans were number 9.
It was like 2-3 games.
What was the game difference between them and 8 seed?
No, I know.
Less than 6.
It was definitely less than 6. But what I'm saying is,
I thought it was a 3, but I'm not sure.
What I'm saying is they weren't going to make it because you know what I'm saying. They had too many injuries. No one was back, and they had Melo as their second leading scorer.
So you feel like he should not have been criticized?
No. I feel like he shouldn't have said the stuff that he said.
So he should be criticized.
For sure.
Okay.
And I'm a Dame fan.
I'm gonna come back to you. Okay. Go ahead. He definitely a Dame fan.
He should be criticized because that's his job. Your job is to play basketball.
Boy, you been studying.
No, I'm just saying. If that's your job, you do your job. You get paid to be an entertainer and play basketball, so you gonna play basketball.
He was hurt already though.
It don't matter.
Let me deviate.
If he's not hurt,
let me deviate for half a second. And all three of y'all can answer.
I apologize. They were 9th. You were right. I was wrong. New Orleans was 10th. You were right.
Real quick. I'm gonna deviate for half a second. If they said you don't get paid and you sit out those games, and then he changed his mind and decided to play, which I had looked at it differently.
Well, I've looked at it different.
Wait.
So in other words, if he said, hey, I'm gonna sit out if we don't have a chance to make the playoffs, and then he said, oh, well, I won't play, and the team said you won't get paid, and then he decided to play, which I had looked at it differently.
Yes.
Okay.
Either way, I'm looking at it the same way.
I'm mad at him for getting his money.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it. I'm mad at him either way because he get paid to entertain. Like his people come to see him play.
Wait. He gets played to play basketball first.
Yeah.
And entertain second.
But
What is basketball? Entertainment.
He said
it's a game.
Basketball is entertainment.
It's a game.
Basketball is entertainment. Don't argue with me because basketball is entertainment. Football is entertainment.
They turned it into entertainment, but
what
it was
Dame
a game
said
first.
was,
Am I right?
Dame's statement was, I'll show up, I'll be there with my team. But if we don't have a real chance of making the playoffs, I will not play games so the NBA can just make their money. I'm not mad at him for that.
If you show up to IHOP and say, I'm not going to work,
we'll be having
what do you get paid? What do you get paid to do?
We'll be having no earth, so I don't care what they tell me.
What do you get paid to do?
I get paid to take tables.
You get paid to take tables.
Right, but listen.
And you get paid to take tables. He get paid to play basketball. So you going to play basketball.
So what you telling me is...
No, bro. You going to play basketball.
So you telling me...
You going to let your team down because you going to show up to work and not do shit.
Let your team down. Y'all not getting in the playoffs anyway.
When you go to IHOP, they are expecting you to do your job. If you do not do your job, what does that mean?
Okay, so
you're letting your team down, bro.
So to answer your question, he's not gonna get paid if he don't do his job. But
no, not even that though. But if they're expecting you to do your job, bro, that means they gotta do your job plus.
So if
theirs, bro.
Dame said if I'm not getting in the playoffs,
I don't care about no playoffs. They're just like you don't care about getting no bonus. If you don't get no bonus, I'm not gonna work. No.
But they ain't playing the game to win. He want to be in the playoffs.
You can still win, but you're just not going to the playoffs.
I'm done.
That's your job.
Wait. So
that's your job.
I got you. No matter what, you feel like, and I'm not agreeing or disagreeing, but no. But I'm saying no. You're telling that man, this is what you get paid to do. This is what you're supposed to do.
Now me personally, I wouldn't play either. But I'm saying, no, that's just my personal opinion. But I'm being like an advocate towards the people that wants to see their superstar play, bro. That's just like LeBron. No, that's just like LeBron.
I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this.
What's going on?
Talking about.
Oh, he took it out. He took it out. It's on my knee.
You ass heavy.
Y'all look at that raggedy chair he got me on, dog.
He done broke the chair with the bucket ass feet. He done made
the perfect episode. Oh, this is the best episode I've been on, bro.
Let's say that for bloopers.
No. It made the promo.
Oh my.
With what he
That was
said,
so funny.
based off of Damian Lillard supposed to go play. Wait, hold on, let me backtrack for half a second. You were upset because he said Damian Lillard was wrong for what he said, but he would have did the same thing. There's nothing wrong with that as long as he would have admitted, yes, there's something wrong. I seen it, bro. And he is drunk, tripping.
What happened?
Out of there. He happened. Again.
What did you do?
Can I tell him?
No, they seen it. Here's my question to you. What is wrong with what he
I can't
said?
wait to this episode. Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Can y'all take y'all shots?
Facts. What is wrong with what he said? No, don't do it.
Clear.
What's wrong with what he said? He said that the man gets paid to play basketball.
But he said he agrees with him not playing.
Personally.
But okay, if you agree with something, but know there's something wrong with it, that's basically
different.
saying if I do it, I'm gonna admit I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'll give you a prime example. Charles Barkley. He said, yes, I'm not a role model.
Yeah.
Don't see me as a role model.
I remember that.
Okay, all right. He's confessing to, yes, I do stuff wrong, so don't use me to be a role model just because I'm a celebrity. That's no different from what he's saying. Like, I agree with
You think Dame wrong?
Yes, dead wrong. No question. But I was wanting to know.
Please state your opinion.
Okay, I think he's dead wrong because
That's his job.
Understand something. If you're the leader of that team,
Correct.
if y'all aren't making the playoffs, it's because of you.
Correctly.
It's because of you. So here's my thing. I heard from you nonstop about what Dame did against Westbrook in the playoffs, and he was better because his team beat his team. So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, Westbrook's team is in contention. Dame's is not. Had this been Westbrook, I would have held no bias towards. I'd have said, yes, you're dead wrong. Your team ain't in the playoffs because of you. So now you can't say, oh well, yeah, the rest of the players gonna go play, but I'm gonna sit it out because it don't mean it don't mean nothing because you failed to do what you were supposed to be doing.
He been hurt.
What type
You're not
of leader?
gonna do that. He
What
been
type
hurt.
what type of leader is that though, bro?
Well, no.
What type of leader is that?
He said, I'm gonna show up and be with my team, but if we have no chance of getting the playoffs,
Bama, if I was the leader of the defense, I said I can play, but I know we ain't got no chance, but I don't even want to play. What type of leader would I be towards you, bro? Would you respect me?
Bro, goodbye.
I'm just saying, would you respect me?
He's saying goodbye. Like
That's what I'm saying.
he's showing up for.
That's what I'm saying. If Bama was the leader, I would say I don't even want to
Basically, all we
play.
doing is going through the motion for the NBA.
What type of leader is that?
So you want me to show up to go through the motion for the NBA?
It's not about the NBA. It's
Yes,
about
it
the
is.
team, bro.
We're not getting in the playoffs.
From that perspective, I do understand his grievance. I'm not questioning.
I
that.
understand it too.
I do, but understand something. You have a grievance towards the NBA, but your teammates need you.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
you
That's
also-
all I-
and
that's
you-
what I'm saying.
Let me phrase.
And you also
they don't
have
need you because in his premise they weren't going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But regardless, you still gonna play those
look,
games.
You also have an agreement to your contract.
Correct.
To play those games.
He said he was gonna show, but he was hurt still.
No, he not. Wait. You had 3 months off. You are not still hurt.
How you know?
Nobody.
How you know?
I
I'm
don't
just
think
being honest. How you know?
No, we're not arguing that. Okay, we don't know, but
We don't.
But let's be realistic.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. Let's be realistic.
Really, we don't know. But they got 8 games.
Hold on, he got a broken something.
I think it was sprained knee.
Oh, look, 3 months.
Bro,
He
ain't
is
no
not
way.
hurt anymore.
Yeah, fair.
And I'm a Dame fan. He ain't hurt no more.
Let me see.
But that was before.
Sprain is maximum 1.5 to 2 months.
That was before.
It's been 3 months.
I'm saying
Goodbye.
that was before the NBA came out with you got 8 games.
It's been 3 months. And then look, you know what?
That was before the NBA laid out the guidelines. It was gonna be 13 teams get in. You got 8 games. That was Dame said
I
that.
feel you. But
tell you
sprains, hold on, before you go.
Okay.
Sprains take 1.5 to 2 months. But wait.
Yeah.
Wait, stop. By the time they start,
You want me to just show up to make you feel good?
stop.
That's what you saying. You want me to show up to make the NBA
I
feel
got
good?
an answer for that. I want him to go and him to
Stop. By the time they begin the eight game, you know what I'm saying, before they go into the playoffs, it'd have been 4
go. 4
months.
months. Facts.
But he said
Go ahead.
if
Goodbye.
he said if I have no chance to get in the playoffs,
Clear.
he got a chance.
Go ahead.
He got a chance to get to the playoffs. You think he calling? You think he yelling? He hurt?
No, he gonna play. He got 8 games.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So he's not hurt. I don't care what you say.
He said that.
He ain't put on Twitter. I'm still hurt.
No, he
That-
said.
Now that man,
The man for the play.
That man just asked us, how do we know he ain't still hurt?
So stop. So I just broke your. I just broke your
No, you didn't.
argument.
No, you
yeah,
didn't.
he did.
No,
He
you
drugged-
didn't.
he
My thing
drugged
was the master say show up and do what you supposed to, and you don't got no
How did
chance.
we turn this racial?
I'm telling you, my thought process when a man
Oh,
tell
glory.
Bro, hold on, talking about. Wait. Before you finish that soliloquy or that tangent that you was about to spit,
cut it out.
I want you to understand something. Just what he said and just what he alluded to. That man signed a contract. So it's not about what Masters. It's about your legal binding agreement to do something. All right. So it ain't about what Masters say. Yes, the NBA is making money off of. It would have. If that was the scenario, would have been making money off of teams. Come on. Thank you. But he would have received a paycheck too. Don't do that.
That's why he said he was gonna be on the bench with his team.
With his team on the court.
Playing 5 games for no reason.
And that's why I tell you, that's why I tell you, time in and time out, he believes just because an individual or a team won a series, that proves who's better, and that's BS.
Oh, he better than Westbrook. We ain't really got to talk about that.
And that's fine.
We ain't really got to talk about that.
That's BS. But because I don't believe, I cannot prove it, and I would have shown no bias. Had Westbrook said that, I would have been on him just like I'm on Dame Lillard.
They still
I do not believe
the first round.
I do not. That's neither here nor there. I'm talking about what Dame Lillard said.
Hey,
don't let them say nothing about Shay Sharp. Hey, Shay Sharp stay getting sent over here our group chat. They love Shay Sharp.
I'm sitting.
I hope he's tagged.
That's enough.
Hold on, wait, pause. Before you continue. Shay Sharp is universally known as Unc. Real not disrespectful.
They're Uncle because I'm not related to that man.
I call him Shay Sharp because I grew up watching him play football.
I call him Shannon. I don't care. My point is,
three times.
Hey, call that man Shannon.
All I do.
2 times Denver, 1 time.
Stop. All I know is, at the end of the day, you are seen as the leader of that team. When they was winning, what was you doing? Oh, he beat Russell Westbrook. Oh, keep that same
facts. When
he quit on his team.
Look,
I appreciate.
Oh my.
He did, bro.
I'll let you have the last word. Go ahead.
He did.
I appreciate y'all tuning in.
No. I want him to have the last word.
He ain't got nothing to say. I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Point 8 Debates.
He broke the chair.
Look, I do not know if the host is going to put his promo code, but you know what I'm saying? The link is down below. STIGGS for 20. That means $20 off your
$20.
Hold on, be quiet. 20% off. That means you get $20 off your $100 order. That means
don't say you against
Cliff time. I just got one question for you.
I'm drunk.
Are you drunk yet?